Hello and welcome to another episode of Try My Darling. I'm Ryan and today I'm going to be playing some Strikers 1945 on the Nintendo Switch. This was kind of a surprise when it showed up on the eShop last Thursday. Zero Div, a publisher I'm not familiar with at all, published this. And yeah, this is originally a 1995 arcade game from the company Psikyo, which who were famous in the 90s, early 2000s for their high quality shooters like the Gunbird series, and one of my personal favorite Dreamcast games, Cannon Spike. So I'm not super familiar with Strikers 1945, so I'm very curious and excited to check it out here. I think for the purpose of this play, I'm going to just go ahead and put it right on that monkey difficulty level because I want to see a lot of the game, and I'm not great at shooters, and I'm not super familiar with this one, so these all look like great choices. I think I'm gonna go with the Spitfire here. I really have no idea. So as you can kind of see, the borders here are pretty nice looking. It looks like a pretty thoughtful port, very intentional. You know, having the score off to the side there and the amount of bombs so that that's not cluttering up the screen, while kind of keeping the same like a good set of dimensions for the viewing image, because you know, that's my special attack there, my bomb. You know, this was originally a vertical kind of display. Oh, that's a cool mech enemy there. Yeah, so you can also actually play this game in Tate mode on your Switch, so you can you know, if you're playing in portable mode, you can flip the system on its side, set it to Tate mode in the options, set the controls to rotate, and play it in a vertical orientation, which is also something you can do in the recently released Namco Museum on Switch, which I think is really cool that developers are taking the time to put that into games. I also find it really uncomfortable and kind of impractical to use. So, I don't know, maybe like Hori or someone needs to come out with like a good, like, I don't know, apparatus to put your Switch in to play games in Tate mode so it's comfortable. Because right now it feels super weird and I'm like super nervous about like dropping my system. And I found in Tate mode in this game, you're actually when you set the controls to rotate, how to explain this so it makes sense. the left Joy-Con, which is now at the bottom of the console once you're in Tate mode, that works correctly. It flips the orientation, but you still have to use the buttons on the right Joy-Con. So what ends up happening is you have one hand at the bottom of the system, one hand at the top for like firing and missiles, which is totally fine, but it's like a really weird way to hold the system, but it does give you a little bit more support, so you don't totally feel like you're gonna drop it. So, I don't know. Tate mode, it's cool. I like that it's there. It just does not feel practical right now. But I also think like this game does a really good job with just the standard mode here. Like I said, great job with using the sidebars smartly to eliminate some on-screen clutter, so you're just seeing the gameplay. HUD information, please. It's a waste of a... But yeah, this game is super fun. It's super smooth. Plays really well. I'm really digging it. Like it's it feels like a shooter right on the cusp of the kind of bullet hell trend where there's challenging patterns and stuff, but it's not like just an entire screen covered in bullets or projectiles to dodge. So I don't know, like this feels really good. So it's kind of my style of shooter. Oof. Yeah, so I guess the plot is like, I don't know. I mean, it's got 1945 in there, and you're using like biplanes and stuff, so I guess it's like kind of World War II-ish, but as you can see, there's a lot of tech going on here. A lot of mechs and techs. Maybe some aliens? I don't know. Ooh. lots of really cool kind of sprite work and super detailed visuals here. This is a great looking game. Question mark. And this game is only $8 on the eShop, which is a heck of a deal. See, this is so cool looking. I love it. Now I'm in space. It's very good. Whoa, saw a giant scorpion there. That's exciting. Whoa, what are you? Okay, this has gone full weird and I love it. What was the deal with that dancing baby? I'm really confused. In a good way. Let's see that dancing baby again. What's the deal with you? God, there's that giant scorpion! Oh, no. Oh. There's another form. Just wail on it with bombs. It's very scary. A lot of bombs. Something else weird. enemy mechanical crab. Very good. Oh, that was silly. Should have just used the bombs. Reserve them. One of these. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna give this one more try. This level may take some practice. I think it might be... Oh man! Might be the last level or among the last levels. But there's a lot going on. Not be afraid to use bombs here. So get one back. Oh, man, that's brutal. Barrage. It's just a lot. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna have to practice to get that down, but yeah, that is Strikers 1945 on the Nintendo Switch. It is a totally cool, crazy shooter. It is only $7.99 on the eShop. It's super fun. I totally recommend it. We have some rankings here at the different difficulties. These are Obviously not online, which is kind of a bummer, but still cool. Oh, there's also different display settings. Like I said, there's that Tate mode, different screen filters. You can have scan lines. I typically just like to keep filters off in these sort of situations. Oh, number of machines. Oh, you can have up to 9. That could be helpful. Number of owned machine. Okay, so more lives might make it easier to finish. Yeah, that's Strikers 1945. Ooh, there's a manual. Super cool. Super cool. This game is awesome. If you're at all interested in shooters, I highly recommend grabbing it on the Switch eShop. So, I guess that kind of wraps up this video. If you want to check out our blog, our podcast, other videos, just go to nintendofunclubpodcast.com. As for myself, you can find me on Twitter at BrawnDwarf, BrawnDwarf. So, thanks a ton for tuning in, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.